Yeah, no doubt on that. Tell everybody a little bit about Head Start.
So Head Start started as after Daraz. I think it's been a passion for me to be in the education space for very long. So there was a time when I wanted to sort of do a program that actually bridges the campus to corporate gap. And maybe that wasn't the right time for me to do it, and it didn't pan out. And then there was a time when I just started looking up, saying that this is exactly like, finally I'm coming back to this calling, and I really want to just do this and explore this in Nepal. I really think there is a very big need, and I'm sure there is a lot of awareness. I see the Nepal, like generally in Nepal, I see entrepreneurs are very, they have a very big learning mindset. So they really want to learn all the time, which is not very prominent in many big cities of the world. So that being said, I wanted to bridge that gap, and then I came across Leadership Management International, which was a company based out of US. Been doing it for 60 years. They've been doing programs that have pretty much transformed lives. I felt like I was familiar with this program, so I was just checking with my father, hey, have I heard where this LMI concept is from? And he said, I've done the LMI program in 2005. And I very remember it that he used to go to these early morning, this program. And he said that it's changed his life, and there are things that have stuck on with him, and habits and attitudes that he developed in these programs that kind of shaped the corporate life thereafter. I think that was the point where I decided that I am going to bring this to India and to Nepal. So we launched that, and we launched it with Head Start. But we also realized that Nepal is a place where it's the CEOs and entrepreneurs, and there is a large amount of like mid-level managers who need this upskilling. And we've also like sort of developed our own programs based on the same principle of transformative leadership and organizational development. So we really work into like a structured way of gaining success. And we train organizations and corporates. And I don't like to use the word train as much as I'm saying it, but we really handhold and coach them into developing sustainable habits and changing like the way they've usually been conditioned to thinking in corporate space. So I'll give you an example.
Exactly.
I'll give you an example. So like how we've been conditioned into, at least for me, it was true. When I was young, our parents used to constantly say that, you should be busy. Keep busy, make yourself useful, don't sit idle. So we've just grown up with thinking that being busy is a good thing, and being busy is actually being productive. And that really is not really true. So we change, we try and work with these attitudes and recognize that, hey, being busy is not really all about being productive. You have to identify what your goals are, what your priorities are, how do you move every step of the way, manage your time. I don't like it when people say that I don't have the time, because I remember this gentleman who did LMI programs, and he said that he's written 9 books. And he said that someone asked him, how do you find the time? He's like, I don't find the time, I make time.
Of course.
So it's literally about like, how do you really prioritize and manage your priorities, and how do you really figure out this stuff? So you can always find success if you don't follow or don't do these kind of programs or learn this way. And you will surely wander into some kind of success as you keep working. But with this kind of programs and the kind of structure that we bring in, we just make this a very planned and a conscious approach towards success. So we're not really like letting it up to luck or chance. We say that you know where you want to get. It's like, if I want to hit a dart, I know what is my bull's eye, and I'm aiming there rather than just aiming it somewhere and hoping that it hits the bull's eye. So we sort of change that kind of attitude, define goal setting precisely. So that's what Head Start is into at this point. And I think in Nepal, we're really, really now penetrating and beginning to start understanding what coaching can do.
No, that's awesome, and best of luck to you. And we're always going to go ahead and root for you, and maybe take some help as well, right here within Vyasamedianetwork. We'll always try to go ahead and call you for mentorship. We already know that.
Thank you very much for watching us on YouTube. Make sure that you also listen to us on Spotify.